weirdest superstar in any sport I have ever closely observed, because he's just a weird dude, man. Just really a weird dude where you can't explain the mood swings. And this was classic. This is as classic KD as you'll ever see. He can be Kevin Durant, you know, like all of a sudden when you least expect it, it's like, what? You go 6 of 7 in the first half and score 20 and look completely unstoppable. And he said after the game in that interview that we saw, I can shoot over those. He can shoot over anybody at any time.
Anytime, any place,
in the first half,
any day.
He was going quick against the soft double, and he'd get one big dribble step because he's so long, and he gets one big dribble and goes up. It's either going to be make or miss, because nobody's going to bother it. I can tell you that. You can't defend it unless you jump it so hard that, as you guys talked about, he starts backing up. Like, I don't know how to do this, man. I don't know. I'm going to lose the handle on the basketball. And in the second half, he not once tried to shoot over anybody, where he took a hard dribble and said, I'm just going up to shoot it. And as you and I both said, how can you go from 20 in the first half to looking like you've never played the game before?
Like you ain't never been double teamed.
Seriously.
Yeah, like a
It looks like he ain't never been double teamed before.
Yeah. And he tried to say in that interview, he said, I was doubled from possession 1 tonight. Okay, it was soft versus
Got to figure it out.
But still.
You're going to get double teamed. You should have known that.
Time, and he just said, I'm going to do this. And what happens in the second half, I don't know. Where he's just a weird dude. It's been so. This dates back to Oklahoma City remember when Westbrook got his knee hurt by Pat Beverly and was lost. Go look at what happened to Kevin after that. Go look at the Memphis series. Go look at the numbers of that series. It's the same stuff that we're talking about, where you're saying, what is that? And then when I least expected it, he joins forces with the team that they had down 3-1 in the conference finals, and he goes back-to-back game 3s in LeBron's house, in LeBron's face, and wins MVP and looked like all world. And he did that, and I give that up because I didn't see that coming. But he had the weight of the NBA world on his slender little shoulders, and he just lived up and lived up. And he's a made man, and now I feel like he doesn't really, and he's killed me for this, but that's fine. But he feels semi-retired to me, where he doesn't care that much. He still loves to hoop, and he loves to be
care. I know he want to win.
It's fun.
He just frustrated out there, man. And then LeBron.
Great in the first half, and then
he a goddamn basketball savant.
I don't really care that much. And
you got to come with better game plans when you playing against LeBron.
And I don't know if he cares that much about winning.
He want to win
and advancing in the playoffs. And I
that's
think
just
he looks
crazy.
at Oklahoma City sitting there, and he's like, I don't want any of that. I don't really care about this. I did enough. I scored 20 in the first half. I showed you.
So 20 the second half.
No, I don't think he wants to go there and get humiliated. Yeah.
I don't think he feels loved for what he's done and what he's brought to the game, too, because of the decision he made to go to the Warriors.
Yeah.
And, you could feel not really appreciated that much when it's all said and done. I just saw somebody say something about him being top 10 all the time and maybe not being.
He top 10 for sure.
There's all type of things.
Ain't too many people can score better than Kevin Durant.
Of your career,
if any.
You're on a team that was projected to be top 3 from last year.
He get another ring, we won't even be discussing this.
I'm sure you probably thought you was going to be in Phoenix. That didn't work.
And he said it hurt him. Like that was the first time where he felt where he got pushed out the back door.
Brooklyn was promising. The thing happened with Kyrie. If that doesn't, they're probably holding up a banner. So it's all these steps.
Kyrie need to come on over there to Houston.
Since Golden State.
Semantics aside, can't put everything on KD at this particular moment. I think joint blame is Ime for sure. You have to show up with your superstar, and you have to have a game plan and an alternative to the things that they're doing. And they're not doing anything new that they've done in the regular season, which is really frustrating for me, for them not to have a counter for it by now. And so you can say KD you played bad, you did this, you did that. But ultimately, KD can't go to the clipboard and be like, yo, let's do this. That you see them doing this, and it's like we were saying last night, why is KD bringing the ball up the court when he knows they're going to get doubled soon as he cross half? And I'm like, where's the play calls when you're talking about draw up a play where KD gets the ball on the side pick and roll with Sengun? We know they're coming across. They're loading up. The Lakers are literally loading up. And this is what we used to do back in the day with every superstar. We see him, hey, load up, make sure he sees 2-3 bodies in front of him, then he got to make an extra pass, whether it's across the court or to the top of the key. And at that point, we match up. The Lakers not doing anything different. JJ's smart enough to know it's a chess match between him and Ime Ime's losing.
Yeah, JJ winning that coaching battle.
He's trying to appease Kevin instead of coaching the team. You got other players that can play. We talked about Amen. We talked about Jabari. We talked about Reed Shepherd. He only took 4 shots. This is the only other shot maker that you have on the floor that can actually ease off the tension that Kevin is receiving from these doubles. And then you got Sengun, who's supposed to be your brightest spot when you talk about your number 2.
Yeah.
He looked trash last night.
He
I
did.
ain't never seen a player look as bad as he looked last night in situations where you're supposed to take advantage of the mismatches out of the fucking double team. He passed you the ball, you pump faking and doing all this with Marcus Smart in front of you and certain guys that are just like, bro, go up, right? And so Kevin has to be frustrated with seeing that his window is closing from getting the ball and getting it back. How do I get the ball, give it up, and get it back and be in scoring position? And that's hard to do when your team don't know what to do on the backside. And
So I'll come down to the coaching.
so you got to commend the Lakers on taking.
They gotta
advantage
stop trying
of
so hard and
the
just
chess
play
match that's
basketball.
going on between Ime and JJ. And then you would say that the LeBron and KD matchup should be favorable based on the history. And LeBron's like, I got a better team than you. I got a better team. And my whole team ain't even here. I'm showing you what it looked like if me and you didn't have Steph and Kyrie and we just had a bunch of motherfucking role players out here. This is what it looks like with me out here commanding this, and this is what it looked like with you over here commanding this. We got you because you ain't going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my head down, I'm going to back these motherfuckers down, and I'm going to make them foul me or I'm going to pass. LeBron did shit that we see Magic Johnson do in situations where you either gonna come get me or I'm gonna pass it. One or the other, I'm gonna score. I'm gonna do something.
Other goddamn.
And that just shows the genius of LeBron.
Instead of just
he's
trying to
always
score,
been the
score.
type of guy that can do things like that. But when you talking about putting KD top 10, you talking about giving him
LeBron really good at manipulating the game.
Man, this is complete player shit.
That's
now.
one of his strengths, if not his best strength.
This is show up and
They
dissect
really
the
need
game and not just I'm a bucket, I'm a
You need to play chess out there, man.
He need to hit the fucking button.
fuck it button for sure.
Do we have that? Do not have that button?
That's all we got.
Let's make it work. He said it himself. I got it. You got to hit the fucking button, right? When you got guys, you limited out there. You got to do more, right? Shooting over 2, shooting over 3, attacking at times, forcing the issue. You can't have 5 shots and a half, bruh.
Nah.
Like that you
Nah,
can't.
it ain't gonna
not on
work.
that team. Like you was efficient in the first half, right? You gotta hit the fucking button, bruh. Like go through somebody, run somebody over instead of backing up. Like, hey,
Is he scared to hit the fucking button though?
You need to look like Steph Curry in that Clipper game.
Yeah.
That one leg.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
hey man,
Fuck it.
we're gonna win or
Has
lose.
he ever hit the fucking
We're
button?
gonna
though?
win or lose.
Has he ever hit the fucking button? I don't think he's ever hit it.
Yeah.
We're gonna win or lose with this right here. So hey,
KC. Yeah. When he was
what we about to see?
So
They down
Rashad,
2.
back to the bullshit Lakers.